Hi, guys, back again with another word from the Lord. This is a kingdom spouse message, and I do advise you take every word back to the Lord. This message should serve as confirmation to you. So, as we know, especially those of you who are prophetic, God is speaking loudly about marriage right now, and a lot of marriage promises are coming to pass. Today is 12/22/24. So December 22nd, 2024. And today is a pretty significant day, as God has 1222 is a number that God has been showing me for some time now. 1222 in the Strong's Concordance is gold, precious metal, gain, or wealth. Um, and which which is God saying that a lot of us are receiving our inheritances, okay? And your marriage promise is a part of um, your inheritance. It's a part of God restoring your entire life, okay? And I have here you're stepping into the promised land. Most of you who are receiving your marriage promise aren't just receiving your marriage promise, but you're being restored in your finances or in other areas of your life as well. Okay, you're moving from one place to another. This is a time of new beginnings for you. Um, so this is a full and complete restoration. Today, God had me in Isaiah 49, um, Isaiah 48 and 49, and it speaks of the refinement of his people. And then after they're refined, they're restored. Okay, and this is happening on a personal level in our individual lives and also on a wide scale over the nations. Okay, so I'm just going to read from my notes here from what God is speaking regarding many of your marriages. You're right there. You're at the brink of breakthrough, and so many of you probably have been experiencing some type of warfare. Um, but just like in the previous word, God was saying to praise through it, okay? Because you've already won the battle. Um, so just continue to praise, okay? So I have here God, uh, he was highlighting a time frame, okay? So not all of us, okay, but some of us, God is saying 2 weeks, okay? In 2 weeks, our lives or some of your lives will be different, okay? Completely different. You would have crossed over into the new. And so that for some of you can look like communication with your spouse. It could look like engagements. Um, yeah, whatever God has promised you, there will be some breakthrough in that area. Also, I released a word um, a couple months ago, actually. Um, I think it's titled "In Just 3 Months" or "Married in 3 months." And January really marks the 3 month time frame for who that word is for. And so God is standing on this. It aligns with the in 2 weeks time frame um, that God is saying today. Okay, so if you can go back and watch that word if this word is for you. But basically, God had given me a 6 months time frame for many marriages coming to pass back in July, and from July to January, I believe that's 6 months. July, September, October, November, December. Yeah, that's 6 months. And so we're right here at the brink of breakthrough for many of you. And so God is saying in just 2 weeks, life will look different. Your singleness, your singlehood is ending, and you will be a wife, okay, by the end of this year, going into the new year. So, yeah, so that with that 2 week time frame, I have here in just 2 weeks, life as you know it will change. You are stepping into your new era and multiple promises that God gave you will start to trickle in. It won't just be the one promise, but God is bringing them in right after the other. So God gave me a number today. Again, okay, so wasn't my first time seeing this number, but the number is 197. These God speaks to me in numbers. These are not angel numbers. These numbers are biblical and tied to scriptures in the Bible. So 197 in the Strongs, I'm not sure if it's the Greek or Hebrew. I don't have it documented here, but it means porch, vestibule, and hall. Okay. A vestibule is a hallway or a waiting area essentially. So a foyer, right? That would be considered like a vestibule. So God is basically saying you are out of the wilderness, right? You're out of that season of singleness. You're in that in between phase. It's a very short phase. You're out of the wilderness. You're right in between the wilderness and your breakthrough, the wilderness and your new era. So you're standing in the hallway, and at the appointed time, which for many of you is in 2 weeks, only 2 weeks. How exciting! You will be out of the hallway, out of the vestibule, and into the new. Okay. So it says here this word, it refers to a large open space or hall, often used to describe the entrance or porch area of a building, particularly in the context of the temple or the other significant structures. It signifies a place of transition, moving from the outside world into a sacred or important place. Okay, so that's where you are. Many of you are. Also, God paired with this 197, He showed me the number 413, which is to, toward, into, in regard to. So, again, you're stepping into something, you're stepping into the promises of God. The meaning is near, with, among. Okay, so again, this is confirmation that you're near the breakthrough. The usage, it says, of this number 413, it's used to indicate direction or movement or relation. It often signifies a motion toward a place, person, or thing, and can also denote a figurative direction, such as turning one's attention or focus towards something. It says, in the context of prayer or worship, it can imply directing one's heart or mind towards God. Okay. And it also says it reflects the dynamic nature of relationships, whether between individuals, between people, and between God, or between nations. Okay. So there's movement, there's direction in your marital destiny, your marital promise. This is what you're stepping into, many of you. Okay. Also, in one of my dreams I had a couple nights ago, or a few nights ago, in the dream, I was like thrown into the sky, like high into the sky, like maybe above where the level where the planes would fly, way up in the sky. I was just tossed up in the sky, and I heard you broke the veil. Okay, you broke the veil. So for many of you, um, you've broken through the walls, right? That um, the enemy had built, right? The walls of Jericho have fallen. You've broken the veil. This symbolizes breakthrough, elevation, and ascension. Okay, so many of us are ascending. We're going higher in God. We're going higher in the things of God. We're reaching destiny and purpose. If you've been saying for 22, that means to ascend, to go up. 303 is another number that God shows me when he's saying ascension is happening. Um, so yeah, we're ascending, we're going next level. So um, in the spirit, we're going higher, many of us. I have here my notes here. Marriage is a part of your inheritance. This is the end of your single season. So communication, reunions, returns, second chances, apologies, confessions are coming in. You are stepping in to your promise. Um, if you have been seeing 157, which God shows me daily, okay, in the Strong's, it means to love, to have affection. Okay, it's used to describe the love between individuals, such as familial love, friendship, and marital love, as well as the love between God and his people. The term implies a sense of loyalty, commitment, and deep emotional connection. Okay, and it's connected to Genesis 24:67, which says, "And Isaac brought her into his mother Sarah's tent and took Rebekah, and she became his wife, and he loved her, and Isaac was comforted after his mother's death." Okay, so again, this is a time for love. This is a breakthrough in connections. Okay, God is restoring um, love and connections in this hour, and you're so close. Also, to confirm this, God has been showing me the number 626 among many other numbers that all seem to mean the same thing, which is gathering, a bringing together. He's drawing his people together. He's bringing unions together, two by two. They're coming together. He's really healing hearts in this hour, healing relationships. And 626 means gathering, assembly. The word emphasizes the act of bringing people together, highlighting the collective nature of the assembly, a collection of people. And this is not something that is far off. Again, this is right around the corner, literally. To confirm this, God has been showing me numbers that like 188, which means now, the appointed time, 227, 737. These are numbers God is really highlighting. And so 737, I think if I can remember, it has a dual meaning, right? Which most of them do, but 737, I think either Greek or Hebrew means healing and restoration, wealth, like it's like healing in every area. Again, that confirms full restoration. And then the other um, meaning of 737 is like now, right now, just now. Okay. So that just confirms that this is not far off for you. This is right here. You're walking into it any day now. And a song that God gave me to kind of tie this all together, it's called On the Ocean, or yeah, On the Ocean. It's by an artist named K. John. And I'm just going to read a couple of the lyrics, and that will conclude the message. So it says, "The moment I've been waiting on, and my soul is overflowing with anxieties and expectations, full of desires. Oh no, I just want it so bad. Oh baby. And it just seems so real. It's right there. Just want to reach out and touch it for it before it all disappears. Sometimes it feels like everything is passing me by. Every now and then it feels like my ship has gone and sailed away, but I gotta be strong. I gotta hold on. It won't be too long. Now the tide is coming near. I see the waves flowing out there on the ocean. I know my ship is coming in just past the horizon and right where the sky ends. Because out there on the ocean, no My ship is coming in, so don't leave me hanging. I've been waiting too long, but this moment, my ship has finally come. Okay? God highlighted, my ship has finally come. It is finally here. Breakthrough is finally here. Okay? And for many of you, it begins with your marriage promise. Um, and so for the, just you want to listen to the song or kind of continue in the song. Again, the artist, I'll try to link it in the description box, but the artist is K. John, and the name of the song is On the Ocean. I really love this song. I always have. And I pray that this was confirmation to you. It encourages you, and take every word back to the Lord for confirmation. And I'll be back with another word as God sends me.